First on the list, we have NBA legend Karl Malone, two-time MVP, Olympic gold medalist, and somebody who was 100% hated by Kobe Bryant and Kobe's wife. In the last legs of his career in 2003, Malone joined up with Shaq and Kobe's Lakers and wanted to go out with a ring, but we know that never happened. But Kobe Bryant and Malone's beef isn't about basketball, it's about Kobe's wife. Kobe was upset about comments Karl Malone made to his wife and claims that Vanessa Bryant said this to him during a Lakers regular season game. "Hey, what's up, cowboy? What you hunting?" Malone says he said this back, "I'm hunting little Mexican girls." That feels so sus reading those quotes out loud. And Malone never denied the accusation of hitting on Kobe's wife. He said that he would rather not be a star in the Kobe Bryant soap opera. Karl Malone also says that Kobe angrily called him twice and threatened him. Here's some of the quotes from that conversation, and this is from an ESPN interview. Karl says that he told Kobe, "You know me, man," to which Kobe told him, "That's right, I do know you, and stay away from my wife." Can you imagine if something like that happened in today's NBA with social media? Man, that'd be the biggest sports story of the year. And even to this day, Malone isn't feeling Kobe at all. He was recently on an interview call with the Huffington Post and said that he will fight Kobe if he's still mad that he flirted with his wife. We all remember that game when the Rockets were blowing out the Lakers on national television in Dwight's first game against the Lakers in 2014. Kobe and Dwight got into a little argument where you can see Kobe calling Dwight soft over and over. It was pretty funny to watch because those guys had some tension together as teammates, because that super team they formed never became super, and they're actually a pretty average team. Kobe actually called Dwight a teddy bear in the post-game interview and said, "Trash talking is part of the game. I don't know when the NBA became so sensitive. You can't help but like him." And what did Dwight have to say? Not much, to be honest. He said, "It's stupid. We won the game. It's over with." That whole Lakers team never had a good dynamic from the beginning. At the time, head coach Byron Scott said that Dwight Howard did not have the right mentality and was not serious about winning championships like Kobe Bryant. And Byron Scott also confirmed what most of us knew. He straight up said they don't like each other. It's simple as that. First day of practice when Smush Parker met Kobe Bryant, he knew he was going to be in for a long season. Parker says he tried to make small talk about football when Kobe stopped him in the middle of his sentence and said this, "You can't talk to me. You need more accolades under your belt before you come talk to me." Jesus, Kobe, I mean, did you really have to do him like that? And that wasn't the only shot Kobe took at Parker when they were teammates. A couple years after their stint as teammates together, he says Smush shouldn't have even been in the NBA. Here's the full quote. "I almost won an MVP with Smush Parker and Kwame Brown on my team. He shouldn't have been in the NBA, but we were too cheap to pay for a point guard, so we let him walk on." Again, Jesus, Kobe, you're just throwing shots at this dude. And Smush Parker has thrown some shots at him back. Smush Parker says he stopped passing to Kobe during the season and he was a bad teammate. And he also said the Los Angeles Lakers experience was an overrated one, but playing with Shaq was great. And that is the perfect way to end this off because we can go into our fourth player, who was Shaq. Possibly the greatest love-hate brother rivalry in the history of the NBA. I mean, there's a whole Wikipedia page dedicated to the beefs that these guys had because there was so much bad blood. Even with 3 NBA championships together and making the early 2000s NBA great after Jordan's first retirement, this relationship was not healthy at all. Okay, so there's so many stories to choose from between Kobe and Shaq, but I don't want to make it like too long because there'd be so many, because like I said, there's a whole Wikipedia page about it. So to sum up in one little thing, Shaq wanted to murder Kobe at one point. Like, that's how much he hated him, just straight up murder. After the Lakers lost to the Pistons in the 2004 finals, there was a leaked anonymous report that Kobe was interested in signing with the Clippers, which really means that someone in Kobe's team leaked that out so he could have leverage in negotiations. Lakers owner Jerry Buss gave into Kobe's demands of getting rid of Shaq and building the team around a prime Kobe. And Shaq says he knew this was going to happen because he refused to take a pay cut that the Lakers owner Jerry Buss wanted from him that season. You guys remember back when Kobe was accused of raping a girl in Colorado last decade? Things got really ugly in that trial, and Kobe once told police that Shaq paid $1 million in hush money to many women to get them not to talk. Now that's a serious accusation to throw at somebody, and Shaq was pissed and responded with this quote, "In the 7 or 8 years we were together, we were never really together. So how this guy can think he knows anything about me or my business is funny. I'm not the one buying love, he's the one buying love." After hearing those two quotes, you would think that these two guys would never speak to each other again after what Kobe said to police officers, but these two don't hate each other as much as when they played together. Back in December of 2012, Bynum said in an interview to reporters that Kobe's play stunted his growth as a player and said that Dwight Howard is going to have to get used to not touching the ball every single play. I think it was more so his knees not being able to hold up in his 7-foot body rather than Kobe's style of play, because he would have went off with the 76ers if he stayed healthy. Bynum had an amazing postgame. He helped win 2 championships. He was a pretty good player. And even though his career ended in an unfortunate way, he had a pretty good NBA tenure, and he gave us some pretty good memes too.